Hey y'all, happy Sunday. Andrea from Andrea Speaks TV back to bring you news and commentary you can use. Listen, y'all, I was feeling well enough to record this video. I wanted to come back on and give you an update on the migrant crisis. Okay, listen, y'all, I want to tell you about what's going on. You know, I've covered many different areas concerning the migrant crisis. If you're just tuning in and you want to say, okay, Andrea, what were you talking about? Make sure you check out my migrant crisis coverage playlist, okay? Listen, y'all, I want to talk now about what's happening in Texas, which is one of the border states we know, okay? And I specifically want to talk about what the Texas National Guard's men and women are dealing with, okay? Now, according to my sources, listen, y'all, and I want to know your thoughts in the comments, okay? According to the Texas National Guard, okay, they're using riot shields, okay? This is what's happening along the border, y'all, okay? They're using riot shields. Sorry about that, y'all. They're using riot shields, allegedly they're using riot shields to hold back what they're calling a horde of migrants trying to cross through razor wire, y'all. Trying to cross through razor wire in Eagle Pass. Okay, you all have heard me talk about Eagle Pass here on the channel. With one person it's being said that they allegedly hurled a rock towards a National Guard soldier's head. Okay, what's really going on, y'all, and why is this happening? Okay, now allegedly, okay, there was some footage that was released and it happened a month ago, okay, according to sources, showing a guardsman narrowly avoid being hit by a rock, okay, as they struggle against a steady stream of what the article refers to as asylum seekers. Now, according to my sources, a record number of migrants have been passing through the Texan border in recent months, with 14,000, y'all, making it over in a 24-hour period last month, okay? Now, videos, I don't know if this is circulating online. I don't have it to show you, but certainly you can do your research if that's what you would like to see. They said that video shows the reality on the ground as asylum seekers are seen scrambling over razor wire and through mud in what is being described as a desperate attempt to reach the U.S. Okay, now, all the while, sources say, okay, the Texas National Guard can be seen attempting to block their path using plastic riot shields, okay? As they jostle through the crowd, which contains at least one child, a rock, okay, is allegedly seen being thrown towards one soldier's head, narrowly sailing past it, okay? So think about this, y'all, okay? These men and women in the Texas National Guard, they're on the front lines, okay? And their lives, their lives are potentially in danger. They're at risk of being hurt, okay? Should something like this be happening, why isn't more being done, okay? At one point, okay, allegedly a female migrant, my sources say, is seen being shunted back across the guardsman and falling on top of other migrants who scream, okay? No sooner have the guardsmen closed the gap, another appears further along the border where two more migrants managed to slip through, okay? So they're really experiencing some challenges here. Another clip, sources say, shows a migrant who made it through being thrown to the ground by the National Guard. As he gets up, he is escorted to a waiting crowd of people who appears to have already crossed over. Okay, now Eagle Pass, according to my sources, you've heard me talk about them on the channel. Eagle Pass has become a flashpoint for the migrant crisis, with the town struggling to accommodate the steady procession of people, the article says, arriving from across the Mexican border. Border Patrol agents in the town, okay, ran out of space to process the massive number and were keeping them in an open field for up to days at a time in a makeshift holding center, okay? Elsewhere, Border Patrol agents normally posted at roadside checkpoints leading into the U.S. were also being redirected to help in Eagle Pass, okay? I want to know your thoughts on this, y'all. Also, it's being reported that earlier this week, Texas Governor Greg Abbott, you've heard me mention him, signed an emergency order to take control of a large public park, okay, along the Rio Grande without asking permission. And I'll be talking about that. As a matter of fact, let's look into what happened with that, okay? According to sources, Texas governor allows reopening of water parks, food courts, and malls, and adult sports leagues. Okay, that's something. Oh, that was an older article. Okay, when I click it, it may not actually go to it. Hold on, y'all. That was a separate article. Okay, so I'll look up that. Give me just a moment. All right, you all make sure if you haven't already, subscribe to the channel. Share this video, leave some comments, okay? I want to talk about how he sees this park. Okay, I clicked the wrong link. Okay. Let me go down. Okay, so according to my sources, this is coming out of San Antonio, Texas. National Guard troops under Texas Governor Greg Abbott's command are blocking U.S. Border Patrol agents from a stretch of the Rio Grande. The Biden administration said in an emergency appeal Friday, heightening tensions over how to handle a record migrant influx. Okay, the Texas Department of Public Safety and National Guard officials began erecting fencing and razor wire around the riverfront Shelby Park, okay, Wednesday at Eagle Pass, the border crossing where thousands of migrants have arrived in recent months, okay? According to Abbott, who told reporters this on Friday, and I quote, Texas has the legal authority to control ingress and egress into any geographic location in the state. That power, he said, is being asserted at Eagle Pass to maintain operational control, okay? The move prompted, listen to the response, y'all. The move prompted the Biden administration to ask the Supreme Court to quickly intervene. Government lawyers said in a court filing on Friday that Texas cannot control border patrols, access to the river, or dictate their duties. The state's border with Mexico along the Rio Grande is an international boundary, okay, according to sources, under the jurisdiction of federal authorities, okay? So why does it seem like when the state of Texas, who, you know, we talked about this in another video, it seems like the state of Texas, they have been calling on, you know, officials to send help, to send aid, and it seemed like it's been few and far between, if at all, right? Meanwhile, we see the mayors of other cities, New York City, Denver, Colorado, just to name a few, right? They're making, you know, pleas for help, saying that their cities, okay, New York City, Chicago, Denver, to just name a few, right? They're crying out saying, hey, you know, our city is running out of resources. This is going to destroy their cities. Meanwhile, we see, and many of you have shared in the comments, what's happening on the front line concerning Texas. Why isn't more resources? Okay, I'm just specifically asking. I'm talking about Texas now. Why aren't more resources being sent to help the state of Texas? I got a cough drop in my mouth, y'all. Not only the state of Texas, but other communities throughout Texas, such as Eagle Pass, okay? It seems like because Texas, you know, it's being reported that they're getting very little help, that they're having to use their state resources to deal with this migrant crisis, okay, which is a national, some people would even say an international crisis. It seems like when they try to bring about their own solutions, okay, such as in the case of, you know, taking control of this park, right? It seems like they come and try to undo what's being done without even offering real solutions on their side, okay? So I want to know your thoughts on this. This is very concerning. Does our current administration even want to resolve this crisis? What's really going on, okay? Let me know your thoughts. It's very concerning. There needs to be real solutions. The question is, what are the real solutions, okay? I want to hear from you. Let me know your thoughts. I'll follow up on this story. Thank you so much for supporting me here on the channel. Stay tuned for more news and commentary you can use. Make sure you check out the Migrant Crisis Coverage playlist, okay? I want to know your thoughts, all right? Take care, y'all. Be blessed.